And here we have 5643 Southern Knoll. A beautiful home that's approximately 3,200 square feet, 5-bedroom, with a good sized 2-car garage. And right off of this nice little cul-de-sac. A small little area where, even though we might get some people who will drive through, not too many in here, making a nice safe little spot for the kids. Got a couple of really nice trees. Stucco and stone on the front. Hardy plank on the remaining 3 sides. And because it's such a large home and on an irregular shaped lot, we don't really have a whole lot of yard to maintain. Just this little bit up at the front and a very small strip in the back, which could just as easily be paved over with some flagstone to make a nice little courtyard. And we'll see more on that once we get out there. As we come in, we have a very nice door and some beautiful glass to let in some natural light into our entry. And even though this home was built in 2007 and it's had a little bit of use and wear, it's in immaculate condition. We have some beautiful tile and hardwood floors downstairs. And on our right, as we come into the home, we have either an office, which could just as easily be used as the mother-in-law suite. Windows that overlook the front yard, beautiful ceiling fan, and plenty of closet space. What makes it a very functional mother-in-law suite is with it being on downstairs. It's really nice, but it also has access to a beautiful full-size bathroom. With probably one of the more amazing pieces of granite I've seen in a while. They did a really good job with their selections. Very functional. As we come into the home, we come into a nice little formal dining room area with some nice chair railing and molding. And formal living. Our stairs going up to our bedrooms on our right, which we'll head up in just a moment. And lots of storage, which wraps back and around to give us plenty of places to put our Christmas ornaments or anything that we don't necessarily like to melt in the Texas sun. On our left, we have our 2-car garage. It's a garage. Now, as we continue through, right off the dining room, we have our kitchen. Now, one thing to note is this house does have a whole a sound system going throughout. We have an intercom at the front, which can be answered by, just about any of these doors from the backyard or a majority of the bedrooms. It's a nice little handy feature. We have beautiful 42-inch cabinets, a fantastic glass backsplash, and again, some really nice granite. The kitchen itself is fairly large. We have an extra large breakfast nook, large center island, and the entire thing is amazingly open with views of the backyard, stone fireplace, and living room itself. We have a bar counter height breakfast bar, which is really nice. A large pantry in the corner. And some wonderful appliances. Look at that range. That is nice. The floors are really beautiful on this home. Here we have French doors that separate this from the formal living, which is nice, which could give us just a little bit of privacy. Close that off if people want to have a nice little reading room. And here we have our utility room with an extra deep sink, which is really handy, and I really love that they have that. And our washer and dryer connections. Even so, we have plenty of wall space to be able to utilize stuff just a little bit above, whether we want to do a clothes rack above the sink or what have you. Our backyard, like I said, we don't really have too much of a backyard. It's nice and small, probably only about 6 feet of grass on the back, but we have a little bit of side yard. Off to the end here, as we could see, on the end, we just have to maintain a little bit of the space between the two houses, which isn't too bad. And then we get a little bit more space under this oak tree to the ends. Which again, if we were creative, we could make a nice little seating area back here, but we'd have to do a little bit of landscaping and, like I said, be a little bit of creative with the space. The home itself is fairly large at 3,200 square feet, and a lot of the emphasis on this particular one is being inside the house itself. Now, another nice thing about it, we do back up to a green belt, so there's no one directly behind us, right? But we do have some power lines, which again, isn't too bad. Small little trade-off to have no neighbors or anything, which is nice. Now, the master bedroom and the remaining bedrooms are upstairs. They did a really good job with those. So let's see. I'll have to go a little bit quicker. So as we come to the top of the stairs, behind these French doors, we have the master bedroom. So we have a nice little master's retreat here with a nice little bench that overlooks the window. To the right, the master bedroom itself, which is absolutely large with tall ceilings, wired for a sound system up there as well, and beautiful windows overlooking the tree in the front, letting in lots of natural light. The master bathroom is fantastic, where we have his and her sinks, his being a little bit taller with the shaver height. Good size shower and jacuzzi tub. Very good size. Here we have an extra large walk-in closet, again with window letting in lots of natural light. And a separate water closet, which is really good. As we continue through, we have our last remaining 3 bedrooms. Little linen closet here. And again, great big game room up here as well, giving us 2 very, very large functional living spaces and a smaller formal living. The bedrooms are all a good size, which is to be expected with a home of this 5 bedrooms, 3,200 square feet, approximately. Again, with great big closets. Between the 2 bedrooms here, we have a Jack and Jill with a double vanity. Sorry guys, I'm trying to beat the 10-minute marker here. And here we have the secondary bedroom. Again, a great big size with matching walk-in closet, which is perfect. The 3rd bedroom then almost has its own bath, where we have, again, our single vanity, the single here, and this would be used by the guests and people up here using the game room. And of course, the final remaining bedroom itself, with views overlooking the backyard. Again, it looks like we're wired for a sound system in here as well, so we'd have to double check. And a very functional size closet. Again, these are the little speakers that I was telling you about that are throughout the house, where we could answer the door from almost any of these rooms and cue into the music, which is really, really nice. And so concludes the tour of 5643 Southern Knoll.